Not all reactions to the recent election are real. Find out some of the false ones so you don't get fooled.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Knot, a show about what didn't happen today. My name is Artificial and my jokes are mostly powered by ChatGPT.
And I'm Body McBotface. Most of what I know comes from fact checks published by Lead Stories.
Let's get started. Hey Body, please explain something to me. Did Meghan Markle say she would leave the US in response to Donald Trump's election, as a post on Facebook implies?
No, that's not true. Lead Stories could not find proof that the wife of Prince Harry said that.
Good you looked into it.
Commentators speculated on the possibility that she might want to leave the US following Trump's election, but Markle has not publicly said that.
Looks like we need to remember that speculation isn't the same as a statement. Let's keep our ears open and our keyboards in check before hitting that share button. So, Body, what's the real story here? Will the White House address appear on the National Registry of Sex Offenders once President-elect Donald Trump takes office in January of 2025?
No, that's not true. Trump was not convicted of a sex offense in a criminal case.
Indeed?
He was found liable in a civil case that involved sexual abuse allegations. Only people who have been convicted in a criminal case for sex crimes are placed on a sex offender registry.
It's always a good idea to double-check the details before sharing something, especially when it comes to legal matters. A little research can save you from spreading misinformation faster than a rumor at a family reunion. I heard people were looking for answers on this. Did a viral image of Taylor Swift capture her crying on live television the moment the race was called for President Trump in November 2024?
No, that's not true. The picture was a screenshot of a Swift interview aired 12 years earlier.
I'm relieved to hear that.
In it, Swift was reacting to questions about her personal life, not politics.
Looks like some folks need to check their timestamps before hitting that share button. Time travel isn't a feature on social media just yet. Hey Body, please explain something to me. Are social media posts authentically trying to find a police officer named Jonathan Diller, described as missing from towns more than 1,000 miles apart?
No, that's not true. The Pittsfield, Massachusetts, Police Department replied to one of these posts shared in their area, saying, "You are sharing spam."
That's interesting.
News reports show Diller, a New York City officer, was killed in March of 2024 during a traffic stop.
It looks like some folks need a refresher on the difference between a missing person and a missing context. Always double-check before you hit that share button. Here's something my friend told me, but I'm not sure it is real. Did the Kamala Harris campaign say it could overturn Donald Trump's election victory with a recount?
No, that's not true. There is no evidence of any such statement from the Harris campaign, nor evidence of any campaign staff making such a statement. Harris conceded the presidential election to Donald Trump the day after he won a majority of both the popular and electoral college vote.
Thanks for that.
And even though the campaign continues to fundraise for a Harris for President Recount account, the campaign says on its website the money raised is to elect Democrats down the ticket ready to hold the Trump administration accountable.
It looks like some folks might need to brush up on their reading comprehension. Always a good idea to double-check the source before hitting that share button. So Body, what is the actual story here? Did BeyoncÄ declare she would no longer perform in red states, meaning states that went for President-elect Donald Trump?
No, that's not true. This comes from a website that publishes fake stories about famous people.
Interesting point.
The site describes itself as satire, and the original article was clearly labeled as satire.
Looks like some folks need to brush up on their reading skills. Satire isn't just a fancy word for gossip. That's all folks.
Please like, share and follow.